Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is Sunday, and in just 1 week, we'll be done.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Today we stayed at, last night, we stayed at a really, really cool place. It's like a historical part of the Trans-America Trail that we didn't even know about until someone else told us. But we stayed with the Cookie Lady. The Cookie Lady has been around since 1976, helping bikers ride across the country. And she's got this extra house that she lets bikers stay in. And over the past 30-some years, bikers have sent her all kinds of stuff and left all kinds of stuff. Anyway, it's sort of referred to now as a museum.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really get it until we walked in last night. It's amazing. So,
there's a lot of stuff to look at.
Yeah. You can stay here for like days looking at everything, probably. So anyway, I'm going to give you a tour. Hopefully you think it's totally as cool as we do. Okay. So, this is front door. I love Cookie Lady. Not I love Soccer Lady. Cookie Lady. And, okay, when you come in the door, these are all postcards. And this is what the room looks like. There's stuff hanging from the ceiling. That's Nathan's bike. That's my bike. It's just everywhere. People have left stuff all over the place. And, it's not junk. I don't know what it looks like what your perspective will be looking at it through the video camera, but it's not junk. It's like a treasure chest or something. They leave all kinds of stuff. This is a logbook of how many people have stayed. The last person to be here was here in October. We learned that the Cookie Lady normally closes down the bike house in October, but she let us stay anyway. Anyway, just this year, we had all these people stay. This page is blank. All these people stay. All these people stay. And all these people stay. That's just this year. And then last year, it looks about the same. With just people, like, constantly. It's just really incredible. We learned that in the first 20 years that she had this place open, she had 9,000 bikers to stop. So anyway, I guess a lot of people must do this. So there's all this stuff hanging from the ceiling, too. Like, little reflector stuff for your bike. T-shirts people have signed, American flag, some origami right here, all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Okay, so that's this room. It's amazing. And then here's the kitchen. There's not too much going on in the kitchen. It's kind of small. Some refrigerators. They're empty right now. A little bit of food on the counter. Some of it was expired, so we're going to throw it away. Sink, oven. She told us just to open the oven and turn it on last night to make heat. So we did. Because there's no heat in the house. Okay, so then you go into this next room. These are all postcards, like all over the wall and the staircase. And she's got some furniture in here. Nothing really from the ceiling or hanging from the ceiling in this room. But lots of postcards. Newspaper articles that people have sent her about, like, when newspapers write up their story about their trip. Like, a million postcards. Then there's another room full of postcards. Just totally full of postcards. And other memorabilia. She's got a bunch of stuff on the door here. And then this is what she calls her conversation piece. This is a bicycle. It's a tandem bike. And it was made out of two regular bikes. One of the bikers who stayed with her, this was her dad and grandma's bike. When her dad was a little boy, he would ride with his mom to go fishing. And they would get on this bike, or they would They had two bikes, anyway, they wanted one bike, but it's hard to carry fishing poles on a bike, and so they took it to this guy who like had a little shop where he just kind of fixed up random things, and they gave him the 2 bikes and said they wanted to make 1 bike and they wanted to go fishing. And so he made this out of their 2 bikes, and somehow Cookie Lady told us that if you're in the front bike seat, you can like disable your handlebars or something, like turn them off, and then the back person can turn their handlebars on, and the back person can steer the bike. So I guess you could like look at a map and never have to stop, and or whatever you had to do, because the other person would just steer when one person needed a break. Apparently people have looked at this bike for years and cannot figure out how it was put together. The guy did a really great job. And, it's from 1942. So, pretty old. Okay, so that's that. This bike route sign is one of the original signs from 1976 Transamerica ride, which was the very first year that they did the ride. And the highway departments were taking down all the signs, and they gave this one to the Cookie Lady because she's famous. And here's the last room. Lots more stuff. Newspaper articles, stuff everywhere. Lots of postcards. I think this is what she calls her family room. And that's because bikers have sent her pictures of their family, pictures of like when they have kids, when they get married. They sent her all kinds of stuff. And so I think she puts all the family stuff in this room. And here's some scrapbooks. And she has binders from all the different years of her trip. I think this is commemorating 20 years with the Cookie Lady. From 1976 through 1995. I started looking at it last night. I don't know how long I spent, and I didn't even get halfway through it. It's really interesting. So, anyway, that's the bike house.
Did you say how old she is?
Oh, no. How old is she, Nathan?
She said she's going to be 90 in February.
Yeah.
She's still getting around pretty good.
Yeah. She's really amazing. She's really cute. I think we're going to try and get video of her so you can see her. Okay, so that's the bike house. It's totally cool. Okay, bye.
Bye.